Marcos. Ingine tofauti. Kuangukia tu kidogo kidogo. Niko zebra.
Hello everyone that's watching. How are you all out there? Morning, afternoon, it's late afternoon here, so anybody that's wondering. Elephant in front is obviously not the female tusker that the title's talking about. She is behind this one, so hopefully she'll move around and you'll see her. Sam, do you know her name?
Not really.
Not really. Okay. All the elephants are named, but I'm not sure of who's who. I'm sure we can find a list of the bigger tuskers around. There she comes. She's coming out to the right behind the one in front of screen. So there she moves. So she's got nice long tusks, almost touching the ground. Quite unusual for a female elephant. Am I with tourists today? No, it's just me and Sam. There are tourists in the other cars around us, but not in ours. We're just out filming. There's no dramatic backdrop for us today. We are facing away from Kilimanjaro. It's right behind us. It's quite nice and clear today. Unfortunately, the elephants are on the wrong side of the road. Any waterhole down there? It's a swamp down there, so there's water and food and everything they need down there. I'll just pan around and show you there is quite a few elephants here. So it's typical for Amboseli in the daytime. The elephants spend the whole day in the swamps feeding, and then at night they head back up to the foothills of Kilimanjaro. This way as well. That side it's more. Do you name the elephant? All the elephant groups, there's a research project in Amboseli, so all the elephant groups are named alphabetically. So you have the A family, the B family, etc, 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 and then each individual in those families is given a name beginning with that letter. To put a collar on their necks, they have to dot them and tie it around there. It's usually quite a loose hanging thing, and a lot of elephants slip them off. The old big famous tusker that was here, Tim, who died last month, he had a tracker on for about a month and managed to slip it. one herd yesterday that had a tracking collar on the matriarch, but this herd doesn't have any. With the research teams, they can't put collars on each group. They just try and keep a track of a few here and there, especially the ones that more prevalently go out of the park to feed. In the background there's a big bull other side of the swamps. How big is the park? How big is Amboseli, son?
It's about 22, about 8,000 square kilometer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, hear that? 8,000 square kilometers. So not that big. But there is a lot of conservancies, buffer zones around, so the elephants have a semi-protected area all the way to Tsavo National Park and all the way to Kilimanjaro National Park in Tanzania as well. And they can move freely between those places most of the time. A couple of other younger individuals, not just that big female. You can see the tusks shining. Quite a few with big tusks in the group. So good genetics in this group. Right. Alright guys, thanks for joining. We're going to move on and try and find some other animals before the gates close. So if we do get something else later, we'll go live again. See you all then. If not then tomorrow. Last questions there. Any young ones in the group? There's a lot of little ones in the swamps there. You can't really see them because they're too small. But they are there. They are there. It's not the group with the twins as far as I can see. There was a pair of twins born about 2 weeks ago to one of the herds, one of the A families. But anyway, we must go. Thank you. Goodbye.